Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I'm your yarn host Jennifer. Today we have a very sore throat. I feel like I'm gonna cough. We have that beautiful red tape that we've come to know and love on this channel, and it is Premier Yarns. I apologize, I've been talking for a while. Happy Easter! Easter's gonna be here this weekend in America. I don't know if it's the same everywhere. I don't know. A lot of you, I don't know if all of you celebrate Easter, but if you do, happy Easter to you and your family. And I am doing an unbagging today of something that is not like anything else that I usually unbag on this channel. This was a little bit expensive for what it is, but I was very excited because you guys know, ooh, that's pretty. That's not what I was expecting. I apologize. So, as you may have seen in a video a couple of weeks ago, I started to get into macrame. And I was thinking, because I was approached from another company to show them the macrame cord, and I did that. They sent me the macrame cord for free, and I was like, okay, I don't know how to macrame, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to say this, though, there's other things that you can do that are crochet related with macrame thread cord, and I am probably going to try that in the near future because I got an idea. However, when I was working with it, I was like, okay, Premier Yarns needs to make macrame for me, because we know that I order from Premier Yarns most frequently. And then, I kid you not, last week, it popped up in my feed, and on top of it popping up in my feed, I also got an email from Premier. They're like, hey, did you know that we now carry macrame? I was like, yeah, I just saw it and I just ordered some. So, with that, and they have such pretty pastel colors. Okay, so there's two different things here. And actually, on Premier's website, there's 3 different things. I probably should have opened that up. However, lucky for you, I have Premier Yarns always open on my phone. I just have to open the browser. It's there. Bam, bam. Or as my mom would say, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. They have rope and string macrame. And I only ordered one size of the rope. They have 3mm rope and they have 5mm rope. And I guess I ordered, yeah, they sent me the wrong rope. They sent me the wrong rope. So I'm going to have to email them. Because I ordered 3mm and they sent me 5mm. I didn't want the 5mm. Oh, that feels nice. I can't wait to show you. Yeah, I'm going to have to email them. That's right. I know Premier Yarns is very good for sending me out what I have ordered. Like if they make a mistake, they send it out, and and their customer service at Premier Yarns is, I've never had a problem with them ever. There has been one time I received yarn that was cut, like it was sliced, and I was like, hey, like it's sliced, and she's like, can I see a picture of what happened, so that she knows. And then she let the warehouse workers know, you guys got to be more careful because they sliced. It looked like when the bagging was opened, it was hit with a knife or a box cutter or something like that, because it was a perfect, like a perfect cut. And so, yeah, I'm sure that they will make it right. But this was supposed to be the 3mm and it is the 5mm. This is the rope. And the reason I ordered 3mm instead of 5mm is because A, the 3mm, according to Premier's website, because I can't show it to you, is 76 yards, and it is considered a 6 bulky. And I'm assuming that the 3mm means that it's like something to do with the width of it. And this one is 27 yards. So that's why I ordered the 3mm and not the 5mm. Let me see what the 5mm says on the website, because there's usually more information on the website. It still says it's a number 6. It does give a crochet gauge and a knitting gauge for this. But really, I'm gonna use this for macrame. I'm not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna knit or crochet with this rope specifically. So this is 70%, this rope is 70% recycled cotton, 25% polyester. Polyester in the cotton will make a stronger, longer lasting thing, so that if you're gonna put wear and tear into it, like if you're gonna make a macrame plant holder and hang it outside, which is what I intend to do, this is going to last longer because it has the polyester in there. It has the plasticky type stuff to give the cotton a little bit more strength and durability, and it won't dry rot as easily. And then it says 5% other recycled fibers. It is qualified as a super bulky number 6. It says hand wash, lay flat to dry. But I'm not going to wash this because it's going to be a plant holder. Like I said, this is 27 yards for 8.8 ounces. It's just, it's rope. It's rope. The idea that for this is that it is going to be made into something containing knots and ties. It's not rough like some macrame or jute cords or roping like this is, like, especially the ones with polyester in it, are, and this would also, I'm going to tell you this would also make really good bag strings for, let me get it, I know I have one somewhere. Where, all right. My project bags. Ironically enough, this one is filled with macrame stuff. I buy these cords. These are laundry ropes for bags. I use them for the drawstrings because these have polyester in them. They're durable. They last. If you put a good knot in them, they don't fray outside of that. This would be excellent for bag rope, for any kind of container rope. If you want to take your macrame and crochet it up into a bag or basket and then use the heavy duty rope, because this has a twist in it, as a handle or a drawstring for the bag. Excellent idea. Or the basket. I'm definitely a little bit, I'm getting winded really easily because I am so congested. So if you hear me, like, I'm wheezing a little bit, my inhaler, I'm going to go get it in a few minutes and we're going to be fine. So, I think because I'm closed off in this room. Don't worry, I'm fine. This is normal. Yeah, I'm excited about this, but I'm a little bit disappointed that they sent me the wrong size because this is not what I ordered. But these are $10.99 each for this. So it's a little expensive for this type of rope. That's why I ordered the 3mm. But this macrame cord is gorgeous. It's so pretty. This again was $10.99. This is 54 yards. This is 60% cotton, 40% polyester, whereas the rope is 70% cotton, 25% polyester, and 5% other. So there is definitely a difference, and the rope is more twisted like a rope. This looks more like roving style. I just think this is pretty, and this is much softer. Like, this isn't soft, but this feels like rope. Like, you can feel the twist in it, and like you can, it just feels like, it feels like rope. This feels softer. This just, I really like this. And anyway, these are the string macrame as opposed to the rope. These are the colors Aqua and Blush. And those colors are just so pretty. So pretty. And it's really soft, which means when I'm working the knots, it's not going to bother my skin. Because with macrame, the way a lot of the things that I've been creating work is you hold and then you tie knots in different fashions. There's different ways to tie the knots and different ways to wrap the cord. And to me, it is so peaceful and so like chill to just sit. I put my headphones on and I play some music. Well, because usually somebody's here, and so I have to have the headphones, but if nobody's home, I can just put my music on. And then I just sit and I just tie and I twist and I do the things. And to me, it is so relaxing. And I think one of the reasons it's so relaxing to me is because unlike the crochet and the knit, which I have used as a business, like I use it for the channel mostly, the macrame I'm doing for just a sense of calm or peace. And I just bought some new plants. So I have pots to hang in the macrame hangers. And so I'm really excited to use this. And it was just cool because I just started working macrame and I thought, I didn't tell nobody, but I thought in my head, like, how cool would it be if Premier Yarns was my dealer for macrame stuff, you know? Because I went to other stores shopping for it, and it's expensive everywhere you go. It really is. Like the little wooden rings that I use are like $1 a piece at most places. And then I found them pretty cheap on Amazon, so I mean, I got those. Got them on Amazon. And then I found some rings at Hobby Lobby clearance out. These were like 50 cents. And you can tie from here and you can tie from here. And so I really want to get creative in what I'm doing. And then and this was a while ago. These are probably not available at the store anymore because I found these a while ago. I found a whole macrame kit at Hobby Lobby. This was clearanced out for $3.74, but it was regularly $15. That's what I'm saying. Like, macrame stuff it's pricey. It is expensive, and a lot of the stores don't have a big selection because macrame is not really popular right now. It's just not. So when Premier Yarns like read my mind and released this new macrame stuff, I was so excited. I was like, yes, that's why they're my favorite company. They read my mind. They know what I need and they meet my needs. And this is really, really soft. If you compare it to some other macrame, this is just scraps. This is way softer. It's way softer. Now there's nothing wrong with this. This is good cord. This is good cord. And these scraps do actually really come in handy for stuff because you can make tassels out of this. There's lots of stuff you need scraps for, so I have to keep the scraps of this. But this is way softer. This is also way thicker. But yeah, this and the colors are so pretty. The string macrame, let me open the website up again, comes in, that's not it. The string macrame comes in a couple of different colors. 11 fresh and modern shades. So there's white, there's cream, there's taupe, which is like brown. Let me just show you the website. Those are the colors that the string macrame, this really soft one, comes in. And I ordered this one, the aqua and the blush, but they also have this beautiful blue, which is called denim. It doesn't look denim to me, but it's really pretty. It's like an acid wash denim. And it's just like pretty colors. Whereas the rope, I should tell you about the 5mm rope because that's what they sent me, even though that's not what I ordered. It comes in natural colors, so it comes in like neutrals and then a green. And then I think it's the same with the 3mm rope. I can see how they made the mistake because the packaging looks exactly the same. And again, the 3mm is the same colors. Like if you're working fast, I could see how that might have looked like a 3 to you and just grabbed the wrong one, but I'm definitely going to contact them and let them know that they sent me the wrong one. See if I get the 3mm, and then I'll be able to tell you the 3 versus the 5, because I think the difference is going to be thickness. I don't know. Let me check this other brand that I have. See what this says. This doesn't say millimeters. So I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. I don't know what the difference between 3 and 5 is, but we'll see. We'll see. Because because maybe it's just 5mm around. If I had a 5mm hook, I could tell you. Maybe the 3mm thinner, I'm hoping, because that's what I wanted. I didn't want this thick, but I really was surprised because I didn't think this was going to be, see if I can find the end. I didn't think this was going to be as thick because it says string macrame. I thought this was going to be much thinner. And it's about the same thickness as the 5mm. However, it's not twisted, it's just string. So I'm curious to see the difference between working those up. If I work up a swatch this week, I will post probably a short video either on my Instagram or my TikTok or both, and let you guys know what I'm making with this. And then Monday Makes, if I have time to make something, I will definitely show you in Monday Makes. Because I'm thinking, because this is so loose, I'm thinking that this is going to make really beautiful tassels or end work for, and it's soft. It's soft. Like, it feels like cotton, but it just, I don't know, it feels nice. I wasn't expecting it. I expected it to feel like rope. I was not expecting it to be that soft. So I was super excited about that. I'm really excited that Premier Yarns is trying new, not just new, beautiful, fancy yarns. Like, I mean, yeah, they have this. This is gorgeous. This is one of my favorites. This is the Anti-Pilling DK Colors Boutique. This is one of my favorites from them right now. They're not just doing like the very fancy, bougie, gorgeous yarn, but they're doing stuff for like crafts, you know? To me, I'm glad that I can now get my macrame at the same place I'm getting my yarn. Like, it saves me a trip to the store to try to find, because I did. I went on a look. I went to Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and Michael's looking for macrame stuff. Joann's had like this much of a shelf that had the wooden rings. They were $1 a piece, and then they had some very rough feeling rope. And I don't want to work with any of this, and they were kind of expensive too. I mean, all the macrame I found was kind of expensive, so just keep that in mind. When it says $10.99, don't let that shock you, because it's common for macrame stuff to be on the pricey side. I gladly paid it though, because these colors are hard to find. Like, macrame in most stores that I have seen is white and brown. They didn't have these gorgeous rich colors that I cannot wait to work with, because these are going to be so pretty against my flowers. Because I bought these really pretty pots of flowers from Lowe's, and I bought purple flowers, and I bought yellow flowers, and I bought I don't remember what all the colors. Oh, I bought some that were called Blue-Eyed Beauty. They're white flowers with a blue, they look like a daisy, so they're white, and around the center of the eye of the flower is like I think is a brown or a black center, but like the petals just around that are blue. And because both my kids are blue-eyed, like that fact that they're called Blue-Eyed Beauty, I had to buy the plant. And just how pretty would that be with some beautiful aqua colored rope? Oh man, I'm gonna have so much fun. I was really excited, so I was glad that Premier Yarns is reading my mind. That's fantastic. So with that, check out Premier Yarns. They don't only have macrame rope. I mean, they have all kinds of beautiful, gorgeous, luscious products that I just absolutely, that's the reason they're my favorite yarn company. Just because of the variety of stuff that they are willing to carry. And you can absolutely crochet with this stuff. You can make baskets. Like with Easter coming up. Easter. You can crochet. And because this is so thick, you can work up a basket with a big hook, and this in like no time. This would be so pretty as an Easter basket with the yellow maybe put in there, or the green. Ideas. You make really nice Easter baskets for your kids, your grandkids, your next door neighbor if you want to cheer someone up. You can make little tiny ones even. You just crochet in the round and then increase the bottoms like you're working, you know, something in the round that you want to lay flat. and then stop increasing, and then it will create the top part of the basket. Lilo N Stitches has amazing patterns for baskets, so check her out. I will link those below directly to the baskets. You make all kinds of sizes baskets for Easter. Make a little bit, and I did this one year for my kids. All 4 of them got a basket. I crocheted baskets, and then I filled them with little Easter goodies, and then they had a crochet basket that they could keep or not keep. Some of them didn't keep them. And then I embellished them with other crochet, like crochet flowers or crochet vines that I sewed on. I made really cute baskets, and I made bunnies to go with the baskets. I crocheted all that one year for all 4 kids. You can totally do that. And it's a good way to cheer someone up on Easter. Like if you have a next door neighbor who's maybe like an older person and she lives alone or something, you can make a little basket and just deliver it with some little goodies in there. Yeah, it's a totally sweet idea. You can do it for your kids, your grandkids. You can pick, you know, if you have little kids that live across the street from you that are nice to you or they're well behaved, you like watching them play in the yard. Like for example, I have a neighbor across the street diagonal to us, and they're not, I'm not saying this, they're older than us, but they're not like what I would call elderly. I think they may be late 50s, early 60s. I might be wrong about that, but that's what I'm guessing. They love watching little man play in the yard. And for a long time, he would play in their driveway, and I'd be like, you need to stay out of their driveway. And I would yell at him over and over again because you can't tell him once, he doesn't listen. I'd be like, stay out of their driveway. And then one day, the guy came out, and he's all, Lucas is allowed to play in my driveway. He's all, I hear you guys telling him not to. He goes, he is allowed to play in my driveway. I don't care. I was like, all right. So now Lucas uses their driveway as a ramp, a death-defying ramp that he rides his bike down as fast as he can. Scares me, but I mean, what are you gonna do? They said it's okay. So now Lucas has become friends with them, and every time the guy comes out of the house, Lucas is like, hi, so-and-so. And then the guy goes, hi, Lucas. And then they will conversate, and Lucas will run. If he knows that the neighbor is leaving, he will run from wherever he's at and go outside and scream at him, hi, so-and-so. I don't want to say their name because, like, they don't know I have a channel. I didn't ask permission to use their name, but, you know, they're really cool people, and, you know, something like that. If you're like that and you have a kid that plays in your driveway, you can make a little basket for Easter. Because they do actually give us goodies for Christmas. I used to do cookies every year for Christmas, and I would pass them out to the neighbors. And then when I realized I couldn't eat gluten anymore, I'm like, I'm not baking anymore. It's too hard for me to do that. And to make gluten-free stuff for all the neighbors would be really expensive because gluten-free products are really expensive. And so I just stopped baking for them, but they still give gifts for us, a family gift for Christmas, as does the lady on that side too. Like my neighbor, some of my neighbors are really cool, and some of them are anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Check out the string macrame if you are into such crafts that you want to make baskets or you want to learn macrame or anything. I'm debating I might want to do like a video, not where I'm showing you how to macrame, but maybe that I film you guys and talk to you guys while I'm macrameing to show you how easy the process is, because it is really simple. But I'm very new with macrame. I'm not going to be doing tutorials on macrame at all. But a couple of you have like, I used to do macrame in the 70s. You know, back before I was born. When macrame was popular. I'm bringing it back, y'all. I'm bringing it back. We're bringing back macrame. We're going to be doing some macrame. But I'm not doing tutorials because that's just too much. It's too much. I don't want to ruin macrame for myself. I don't want to make it into a job like I have with the crochet. Yeah, so I know I'm going to be asked. This is not a pattern, neither is that. These are just things that I have created for myself to wear, and I'm displaying that on Brunhilde. By the way, I think I'm going to invest in a fat Brunhilde. They have plus size mannequins. They're kind of expensive. I paid I think I paid $15 for her at the thrift store. She is wrought iron. She is very old. She is fantastic. I love her, but I think I want a fat mannequin. And I might have them both displayed in the room, even though this room might not be big enough for that. But I think I'm going to save up and invest in a bigger model because she is a size extra small. And I want at least an extra large, or I would love to have like a 3X, but I don't know if they make 3X size mannequins. But I definitely want to save up and get a plus size mannequin so that I can not have to tuck the shirt, because that is my size. It's a 4X. And it's tucked in around the back of her body, and like, cause she has a piece of fabric that I created on the back so I could tuck stuff around her body so that it looks like it's made for her body. But putting a 4X on an extra small is kind of funky, and it looks like a dress most of the time. So I just want a bigger body. I would love to go and get my body made into a mannequin so that I have an actual physical body that looks like mine. And I know that it can be done for a fortune, but until I'm able to do that, I think I'm gonna try to invest in a plus size dress form, is what they're called. I've seen them online for anywhere from $100 and something to like $399. But I think we're gonna do that. I'm not getting rid of Brunhilde. I love Brunhilde. I think she is so cool. She's wrought iron, like I said. But I do want a bigger model for my clothes, for the background, so that it's my size, more my size, you know? So, with that being said, that's a big goal we have for this channel. I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Check out Premier Yarns. The link is always below my videos. Even if you don't buy macrame, I mean, they always have amazing sales on their website. And I have featured a lot of their yarns on the channel. So if you go and you just check like yarn unboxing, I made playlists of yarn unboxings and yarn reviews. You can get an idea of what you're dealing with if you're going to shop on premieryarns.com. Again, if you click that link, it is a affiliate link, and it does help the channel, even though I purchased these myself with my little money. When you purchase, I do get a kickback from that, and it does help me to continue to buy you stuff when they have new product and show you. They have eyelash yarn, and they have a little bunny yarn. They're furry type yarns, and that is not my jam at all. I don't mess with those kind of yarns, so I'm not going to be featuring those, because I tend to show you guys yarns that are more practical for everyday use, and those are not, in my opinion, for everyday use. And so I show you, you know, the good stuff. The good stuff. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.